Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well, and thank you so much for joining us for this live AMA session today. I'm Akanksha. I'm Akanksha, Manager PR and Events at Liminal. Liminal is a wallet infrastructure and custody solutions platform for securing your digital assets. Our customizable plug and play wallet architecture helps crypto native companies improve their operational efficiency and ensure utmost cost optimization. Following our latest feature launch, that is liminal staking, today we brought forward to the team behind this new feature launch. Allow me to welcome our first speaker, Rahil Sheikh. Hi, Rahil.
Hey, hi,
Rahil,
Akanksha.
hi. Rahil is the AVP of Product and Reliability Engineering at Liminal. Next, we have Eva. Hi, Eva.
Hi.
Eva. Eva Lawrence is the head of EMEA at Figment. We have also have Balachandra Pulavarthi, who is head of blockchain at ZPay. Hi, Bala. I
Uh,
guess we are having. Hi. Hi.
yeah, let me give me like a minute. I'll join from another laptop. The microphone is somehow video is not getting connected here. Just give me a minute. I'll join.
No problem. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, since we have gotten here, so the main agenda for this session is to tell people about institutional staking and how we can make it secure. Starting off, I'll ask simple questions from everybody so that we can get onto the topic. Rahil, let's just start with you since you are the brain behind this new feature and you brought forward this feature into live action. So, what inspired you to launch staking as a feature on Liminal?
Yeah, thanks, Akanksha. So I think what inspired us, so like this all process started like last November, and we were looking for to get in some new features onto the platform, and that was that was a time when I think crypto was not doing too well. There were like a lot of setbacks, and the risk tolerance in general was low. Because of various incidents, like let's say mismanagement of funds by various exchanges or certain hacks that were coming to the picture, and pricing action was also not that great. So at that time, we felt that, and also like after speaking to some of the customers, we felt that people were still looking to make a buck on their investment, but they didn't want to take a lot of risk. And so, kind of staking emerged like a really good solution for that, because when you stake, you actually don't lose custody. You still own the custody, and then it's relatively very less risky compared to other DeFi investments, or maybe like lending it out to other institutions as well. So yeah, I think that felt for us like a right time to get into staking and provide this benefit to our customers, and make their assets work for them without losing custody.
Awesome. So, since we have already talked about the feature and what inspired us, let's take a different outlook to this, like as a ecosystem, how it benefits. So, Bala, can you tell us about the acceptability of of taking as a concept and its importance in the blockchain ecosystem?
Akanksha, so when we talk about staking as a concept, right? So this concept is nothing new. For example, even in traditional finances, also this concept of like putting some security deposit to earn either extra income or to do some work is very common, right? So how staking can help the blockchain communities? For example, if we see until 3 4 years ago, the main major consensus protocol is proof of work. So how proof of stake can replace it is basically for saving electricity, basically for saving the carbon imprint. So we basically burn less carbon every time you stake. And the other thing is staking also helps us in decentralization. For example, as a user, I won't be able to run my own proof of work node, right? But what I can do is I just need to maybe buy a
Yes.
small amount of that particular token and start helping or start like taking part in the decentralization process, so I can start helping in voting process, take decisions, so it helps in decentralization also. Obviously there are several types of staking algorithms available. For example, the regular proof of stake that everyone, most of the chains use, and then we do have like delegated proof of stake, and we do have leased proof of stake, all of these things which kind of helping the decentralization in their own way. So communities has started accepting it. It's nothing new now. So a lot of our customers and our clients have also started staking with different platforms. So now as an exchange, what we are trying to do is, can we make their experience even better, so that as a user they don't need to like set up separate things and all, right? So
Right.
can we have this staking in our bouquet of features so that we get better user experience?
Right. So, coming back to this staking as a feature, so Rahil, how does liminal staking work, and what benefits does it offer to both our stakers as well as investors? So, like how long it typically takes for users to start earning rewards and all those points. Can you please elaborate on that?
Got it. So I'll take the last question first, which is how long it typically takes to earn rewards. So that depends on the protocol, but in general, it's like fairly immediate. As soon as you are staking, you start accumulating rewards as the blocks are produced. And how does staking work in Liminal? It's quite similar to how it would work on maybe like some other wallets, but there are certain other steps that you have to do. So step by step is like basically you just go and get in touch with us. You sign a staking contract with us. Then staking details will be available to you on your dashboard. You first go and enable a wallet for staking. So this is one of our security features where you cannot directly go and stake from any wallet. There's like a whitelisting process that follows certain policy quorums, approvals, and stuff like that. You agree to the terms and conditions of a partner, which is Figment here. And once that's done, you simply go ahead and click stake and start staking. So over there, it depends what type of wallet you're using. Let's say if you're using multisig wallet, which we support, so then like all the signatures will be required to complete a staking transaction or a like unstaked transaction or the claim transaction. So yeah, in general, it's like a few clicks process.
Sure. So, Rahil, just let me just take one more minute of yours. If you can just elaborate the importance of whitelisting a wallet. Why is it important in our platform? Why do we have this feature?
Yeah. So basically, without whitelist, right, there is no risk protection. Like, so basically, like, let's say if you allow users to enter any address or stake anywhere or send funds anywhere, that becomes a significant risk. And since Liminal is like an institution, like wallet infra provider for institutions, we want to give this access only to selected users who have that authority, which may be like CXOs of the company or certain compliance officers or financial leaders in the company. So over there, what happens is like unless and until you whitelist an address or a validator address in terms of staking, you won't be able to go ahead and complete the transaction. So that's one safety feature that we have.
All right. I just want to like for this feature launch, we have exclusively partnered with Figment as an identity to promote this. So Eva, my next question is to you as to like if you can elaborate on how we have partnered with Figment for this new feature. Tell us a little bit about Figment as a company and about this partnership and what are the benefits associated with this partnership.
Yes, of course. Well, as you mentioned, I'm Eva Lawrence. I'm the head of EMEA at Figment. We are the complete staking provider for institutions. So we build staking strategies with firms who are looking to launch staking either for themselves or for their customers. We're very excited to be partnered with Liminal in their staking launch. And we have been focused on rolling out new networks to Liminal customers and also ensuring safety over liveness. Now, what do we mean by safety over liveness? This is to focus on security while staking. So we prioritize reducing risk, reducing slashing, and prioritizing the safety features of staking rather than prioritizing downtime. So we would rather the network be down and not slashed than promoting uptime and risking liminal customers to slashing. So with that focus on security, that is one of the benefits of staking with Figment. The other is the expertise of our team. So we are very experienced across networks from a protocol and governance standpoint. We also have excellent DevOps team, heads of regulation, risk, compliance, who look at staking day in and day out. I sometimes forget that when I speak to people, not everyone is as in the weeds as we are. So maybe it's worth mentioning here that what we're talking about when we refer to staking is non-custodial protocol staking. So as Raul mentioned earlier, it shouldn't be confused with lending or DeFi. This is simply staking where the user, the institution retains custody through Liminal of their tokens and stakes them to support the network. And they do so and they generate rewards. And with partnership with Liminal and Figment, you're ensuring security of those tokens as you stake.
Awesome. So, like we just talked about this partnership, Rahil, would you like to just elaborate about this partnership and how Liminal Wallet infrastructure users can benefit from this?
Got it, yeah. So I think Liminal is kind of a self-custody wallet infrastructure first at this point. And I think when we first spoke to Figment, our thoughts aligned really well, because staking is also like you don't give up custody; it's completely non-custodial.
Right.
So in terms of partnership, I think Figment has really good infrastructure with staking. So what this will help us and in turn Liminal customers is that Liminal will be able to integrate assets for staking at great speed. And I think in terms of rewards as well, I think Liminal's users stand to earn like good reward. Maybe like it kind of varies, but in general, like that's on the Figment as a higher benchmark over there as well. And on top of that, coupled with like the policy framework of Liminal, the users also have that security in place, so they can be rest assured that you are also earning rewards at the same time. Your funds are secure, and then you're going through a certain framework to do those transactions.
Yeah, absolutely. So, security has been one of the core DNA why Liminal was formed, and what our main basic ethos. So, going forward, playing on the security question only. So, Eva, like, how does staking with Figment prioritize security?
Yeah, so we think about it from two aspects really that the Rahil has touched on already. But looking around the infrastructure, what are the foundations that we build our partnership on? And for us, it's the experience in the crypto space, in the staking space, across our staking and applications platforms. It is the coverage in terms of slashing, missed rewards, and downtime. So we've got that protection. And then going forward, once the integration is now complete, we have the monitoring and the insurance of safety over liveness. So it's having those foundations and the infrastructure that the partnership is built on, and then having the experience and expertise to monitor the systems, to ensure that that we don't have any double signing penalties, to ensure that rewards reporting is provided so that you can monitor and track the rewards over time, and to also look at governance and changes in a particular protocol over time, and notify Liminal and the team of any such changes and how that might impact security or staking on a particular network.
So
Just to
while
add to users' context here, basically, the penalties for double signing is far more severe compared to penalties for downtime. Hence, it's like of paramount importance that you never get slashed for double signing. So that's the point I think Eva is trying to bring here, and that's very important for the
Exactly,
customer. Yes.
exactly. We want to promote earning rewards, but it shouldn't be at the expense of security. So we will always ensure that we focus on avoiding double signing, but we won't do it we won't sacrifice this just to earn additional rewards, because the priority here should be the security of the users and the avoidance of any double signing event.
absolutely, security is of utmost and most importance for us at Liminal, and both for Liminal as well as Figment, which is like the core essence of this partnership. um Going forward, I remember while we were discussing and planning for the launch of this feature, I remember like when we asked Rahil, like, why are we planning, of all the reasons, it was like one of the most requested feature that most of our clients had asked for. Bala, since Zeppe is one of our oldest client, so can you please tell us like how this feature will benefit from an exchange perspective?
Okay, sure. So, if we see staking, right? So, as blockchain evolves, so like for example, 4 years ago, blockchain is different, and current blockchain is different. As blockchain keeps on evolving, they need a proper consensus algorithm, which is energy efficient, decentralized, and then basically put a proper governance, right? And we see staking as that option, whether it is proof of stake, delegated proof of stake, whatever flavor, right? So if blockchain keeps on evolving, our customers needs will also keep on evolving, right? So nowadays customer, they don't want to just trade, they want additional features, and staking is one of such additional feature which can help us in increase user demand. For example, if you see, there are a lot of people in our country and in our time zone who are into staking nowadays, and they don't have proper platforms how we can do it securely, because one of the major issues is custody. When I say custody, I'm not talking about custody of our tokens with chains, but how can I manage my own custody securely, right? It's a very valid problem for any average user. So what we see is, as an exchange, if we start offering this kind of service to our users, it will help us in increase user growth, and and it will create a new revenue stream also for us.
Right.
Because as of now, trade is our main revenue streams, right? So along with that, we do have some other options also, but we are thinking staking as one of our main revenue systems, especially for our HNI clients who have a lot of user balances with us which are not doing anything. So we can actually help them provide these balances, do some passive income, at the same time help them participate in the decentralization of the world. And then another point that we see it also gives us a competitive advantage compared to our other competitors, right? So if we can launch taking, so first thing is we can launch it by ourselves. The problems are, there are too many problems to solve, because when it comes to blockchain, there are multiple moving parts here and there. So that's why we have partnered with Liminal, which is basically making it very easy for us by providing easy to integrate APIs and easy to use interfaces. So this is one of the main reason, like strengthened partnerships, competitive advantage, and new revenue stream are like one of the main reasons why we are like looking for staking services as one of our go-to service in future.
Eva, is it the same for you? Is it like the same requirement that you face from your clients as well, as why they want to enable staking as a feature?
Yeah, I mean, I think people start by thinking about the custody problem and how to solve that, right? And often they say, whether it's an exchange or a hedge fund asset manager, they often look at it in the same way. How do I secure my assets? How do I securely store my assets? And they look at the custody problem first, and they want a trusted partner that has the expertise to help them enable custody. And then they often think about staking. Okay, now I have my assets securely custodied. How can I maximize the potential of them? Whether it's from a treasury management point of view, generating rewards for underlying users, underlying clients and partners. So they think about custody and staking in the same way. How can I go to someone who has the expertise, who looks at security in the same way that I do? And so they come to us and Liminal for the same reasons. They're looking for that trusted partner with the expertise and the knowledge in both custody tech, and then also from Figment's perspective in the staking part of the piece.
Sure. So Rahil, up until now we have covered about this feature, its benefits, as well as the security aspect of staking as a feature. Can you like now let's just elaborate a bit on the protocols that Liminal and Figment are supporting for this staking rewards, and what are the plans to? Are there any plans to add more protocols in the future? Okay.
Yes. So our goal is to like start supporting for all the stakeable protocols that we support. We've started with Atom, so we're live with Atom right now, and in the next few months we'll be going live with Solana, Cardano, Matic, also Ethereum with the Shanghai Shapira update that's gone in right now. So we are excited to bring that as well, and any other chain that would be a priority for our customers, like could be near or anything, right? So yeah, the ultimate goal is to like bring all the protocol support onto staking.
Awesome. So please do check out our latest launch whenever we please do help yourselves and whenever we launch new protocols, and I think you will absolutely enjoy our services. Coming back, Eva, like on a general context, like what's next for staking? Do you see the growth in this area?
Yeah, so we're very excited about recent developments on staking, in particular for the Ethereum network. So after the Shanghai and Capella upgrades last week on the 12th of April, users now that stake Ethereum have the ability to withdraw their ETH. So prior to the 12th of April, the ETH tokens were locked up, they were bonded to the network, and they couldn't be unstaked. Now that functionality has been switched on, essentially, with the systems upgrade. So it allows for ETH stakers to undelegate, unbond their tokens, and essentially cash out or restake. So I think from that perspective, we will see a lot of continued interest in staking in general. It's piqued people's interest in understanding more about staking, and also in particular getting involved in ETH staking. For some firms, they may not have had the ability to lock up tokens for a prolonged period of time and would have wanted certainty around when they're able to unbond. And now with Shanghai and Capella, what we've seen is as they have that ability to do so, this helps them from a liquidity management perspective, from a treasury management perspective. And so they can have the comfort in the fact that they will be able to withdraw their ETH tokens as they stake them. So we're excited to see how that develops and grows over time, how much of an increase we will see in staked ETH, and then also how we will look at working with Liminal to rolling this out to Liminal's users as well.
Awesome. Like on this note, just want to like ask both Rahil and Eva, like what are the future plans for this partnership?
Yeah, I mean, I can go
Okay.
first. From a
Yeah,
general,
you go first. Yeah.
Sure. So from a general perspective, like the overall partnership, I think we are looking to see how this grows and develops over time. We're looking to get more and more Liminal customers staking, making it easy and seamless as possible for them to do so, adding more networks, and also providing educational resources for those firms that haven't staked before. How can we help them together with Liminal understand the staking process, understanding earning rewards, and learn more about securing each of these networks as well. So I think we're very excited to see how this grows, develops, brings more users into staking, and adds more networks to support over time.
Right.
Yeah, I think Yuva covered it perfectly well. The short-term priority is to bring on board as many protocols support as we can, as quickly as possible, and also collaborate with Figment. At like our teams are kind of attending events together to raise awareness on staking in general, and also the partnership with Liminal. Basically like get as many customers staking as possible, help them like add, like Bala said, add a source of revenue for themselves, and at the same time feel good about it because you're also contributing towards the security of the network.
And I think we'd love to receive feedback on what networks Liminal customers would like to see added next as well. Always appreciate that feedback on what customers are focusing on.
So we'll be soon running a poll. So do vote for your favorite network that you want to be featured next. On a side note, all of us, Liminal, Figment, and Zepe, we are all attending Consensus. So please do, if you are visiting the event, please do meet us. We would love to interact with you and explore future associations. Any parting thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like really excited for this partnership and staking feature in general, and like Eva said, looking forward for feedback and implementing that feedback to help our customers.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is just the start, the beginning. So excited to have it launch. Looking forward to adding more networks and seeing how this grows.
Like amazing. So please, if you have any further questions, since we have time foundation, we can't go forward. So if you have any questions, please do share us on our socials. We would love to answer them through our next AMA or webinar. Please, thank you so much everyone for joining us. Thank you so much, Eva, Bala, for taking out your precious time to be part of this AMA. Thank you so much, Rahil, for your time and for all your efforts. Um, Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
all.
you. Thank you all.
Follow us on our socials so that you get to know about all the latest updates from Liminal as well as Figment and Zepe. So thank you so much for have a great day ahead.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all. Thank you.